Interior, medical suite, doctor's office. Day. Dr. Sharma, 45, meets with Miriam Kincaid, 35.
You mentioned changes in your cycle?
Yes, it's about 3 weeks. It's been that way for several months now.
And you've always been regular before?
Like clockwork since I started.
How are things at the Institute? How is your project going?
I think it's going okay, but my boss wants faster results.
Stress can definitely impact cycles, but let's rule out other factors.
The doctor pulls up the symptom analyzer AI. She enters the data with practiced efficiency. The screen fills with possible causes.
I'm ordering a comprehensive panel. Hormones, thyroid, several other markers.
The AI suggested those.
Yup. Possible causes, suggested tests, possible treatments. You still need a human in the loop to make sure the AI makes sense.
I use some interesting AIs in my work.
They're everywhere these days. But the AI can't do the human part of our work. It doesn't have empathy, and frankly, all it does is to regurgitate. But it does that rather well. The lab has your information from last time. Results should come through your patient portal in a few days.
Thanks. I appreciate your thoroughness.
Of course. Call me if anything changes before then.
After Miriam leaves, Dr. Sharma thinks for a moment.
I hope it's something simple. She's not the first one to come in with this problem.
Exterior, California Institute campus, noon. Modern research buildings rise along tree-lined paths. Miriam strides purposefully along the concrete walkway, her lab coat catching the breeze. Sam, 29, her computer expert, trails behind her. Miriam glances back. She sees that he is hunched over, hand on his chest.
Sam?
He doesn't respond immediately. Miriam rushes back to him.
What's wrong?
Just need a minute.
How long has this been happening?
Few weeks. Getting worse. Used to be just after running, but now.
Chest pain?
And tired. So tired. Can't seem to shake it.
This can't wait. We need to get you to the urgent care center.
I have a meeting with Dr. Chen about the new quantum calculations.
That won't matter if you have a heart attack. I'll call him when we get you taken care of.
Interior, immediate care center, midday. Several students and staff occupy chairs in the waiting area. The receptionist manages multiple tasks.
I'm Dr. Kincaid from the Institute. My colleague needs help.
Do you have his ID? What symptoms is he having?
Chest pain, fatigue, hard to breathe. It's been getting worse for the past several weeks. He's also showing signs of peripheral cyanosis.
Lisa looks up sharply, reassessing the situation. She picks up a microphone and makes an announcement.
Code blue.
An orderly comes with a wheelchair.
Sir, please sit in the chair. We'll get started with tests right away.
I can walk.
Sit, Sam. I'll call Billy to come be with you.
Interior, Miriam's lab, California Institute, day. Miriam enters quickly, lab coat flowing behind her. Multiple screens display protein folding simulations and other scientific data. She drops into her chair and opens the symptom analyzer AI. She types in Sam's symptoms.
Chest pain, fatigue, shortness of breath. African American male, 29.
The AI populates results. Miriam's eyes narrow at the screen.
That's not good. He's too young to be having that type of problem.
Interior, Miriam's home, evening. Miriam and her husband, Doug, 41, eat dinner. He's the CEO of an AI startup dealing with risk and banking. He's a Stanford MBA and has been the chief risk officer in a bank that deals with VCs and startups. In the background, we can see their great room with a view of the valley. There's a baby grand piano in the living room.
How was your day?
Mostly routine.
What part of it wasn't routine?
I saw my gynecologist because my periods have changed. She ordered some tests. Then, after lunch, I noticed that Sam was having trouble keeping up with me as we walked back to the institute. He was having chest pain and shortness of breath.
You look worried.
Not so much about myself because the doctor said I'm still within normal limits. I'm more concerned about Sam because he's too young to be having that sort of problem.
Hopefully, it won't turn out to be serious. How's your work going?
Pretty well. I'm getting to be pretty fluent in the PyMol program. It's helping me think better. Before I got that, it was taking a long time just to establish some basic facts about a protein. How are things in startup land?
Things are pretty normal. If crazy is normal. If I knew then what I know now, I might not have started this project. Some days, I miss working in banks, but it would be boring compared to what I'm doing now.
Do you ever think about quitting and going back to a bank job?
I do, but managing the risks of derivatives is really important. My expertise is the critical piece of the whole project. Plus, my investors have put quite a bit of money into it. I'd be a real jerk if I walked away from it.
After they clean up, Miriam goes into the great room and sits down at the piano. She flips through pages of music, finds one she wants to play, and starts playing.
Nothing electronic could ever sound this good.
Interior, Doug's workshop, evening. Doug likes to make things using traditional Japanese woodworking techniques. There are no power tools in his shop, only the hand tools that a Japanese craftsman would use. There are some finished pieces lined up along the wall, and racks of lumber for future projects. He got interested in woodworking when a job took him to Japan for a year. Doug marks a piece of wood, puts it in a vise, and makes a careful cut.
The cut starts in the mind.
Interior, Sam's apartment, evening. A modest but neat apartment filled with tech gear. There are several computers with multiple monitors. A gaming computer glows under one of the tables. Programming books are scattered around. Sam and Billy eat Thai takeout at a small table. Billy, 21, has the energetic presence of a young tech enthusiast, while Sam looks tired. He was sent home from the urgent care center after they decided that he didn't need to be hospitalized.
Are you feeling any better?
They gave me some stuff that seems to be helping.
That's good. I hope that takes care of it.
So do I. How are your classes going?
I really like the quantum computing course. The quantum chips are getting better every day.
They're still a bit short on the application side. That will get better. I really need to get some extra rest tonight. Can you clean up?
Sure.
Sam leaves the room and Billy cleans up. Interior, Sam and Billy's bedroom, night. Billy comes in, strips off his clothes, and climbs into bed. He spoons Sam.
I love you, Sam. I'll be here for you, no matter what.
Interior, California Institute cafeteria, lunch hour. The cafeteria buzzes with the intellectual energy of researchers, sharing ideas over lunch. Miriam navigates the salad bar, mindlessly selecting items. Dr. Helen Chan, 45, computational biologist and longtime colleague, waves from their usual table. Miriam joins her.
You just put beets on your salad. You hate beets.
Miriam looks at her plate, surprised.
Oh, my mind is elsewhere.
Miriam scrapes the beets to the side and arranges her food in a precise pattern.
Are your protein structures giving you trouble?
The proteins are behaving. It's the humans I'm worried about.
Including yourself?
Miriam glances around, lowering her voice despite the ambient chatter.
I had some tests yesterday. Female issues. Probably nothing. But Sam,
Your computer wizard? What about him?
when we were walking back from lunch yesterday, he was falling behind. I looked back and he was hunched over with his hand on his chest. He's only 29 years old.
That doesn't sound good. Karen, in my lab, mentioned something similar with one of her postdocs. Fatigue, shortness of breath.
I took him to the urgent care center. It was crowded. It's not flu season yet, so I wondered why there were so many sick people.